Welcome to George Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to make the envelope from the Aldi Harry Potter Hedwig crochet kit. For those of you that are new to us, this is the 6th video in a series on how to make Hedwig. The other videos will show you how to make the head and body, eyes, beak, wings, tail and legs, and I'll link those below for those of you that need them. So to make the envelope, it wants you to make a foundation chain of 15. So to do that, all you need to do is to just pull the yarn through the loop that's already on your hook. So this is the same way that we start the tail. So if you're not quite sure how to do that, have a look at the tail video. And then for row 2, it wants us to go back along. So it wants you to make another chain stitch, and we call that a turning chain. And then in the same way as we did with the tail, we're going to crochet our first lot of double crochets into the bumps on the backs of our foundation chain. So you're just going to make double crochets all the way along until you get to the end. Okay, so now you've got to the end of the row, you're going to make another turning chain and go back into the double crochets you had before and make more double crochets. So you're just going to work backwards and forwards in rows of double crochet for I think 11 rows before you do anything different. So carry on and I'll catch up with you when you've finished that part. So once you've done your rows of double crochet and you reach the end of row 11, it asks you to crochet into the front loops only. So in the legs video, showed you how to crochet into the back loops. So I've just got some chunkier yarn so you can see what I'm doing. So the beginning of row 12 asks you to make a chain, and then you have to turn your work, and it wants you to crochet into the front loops only. So you bring your hook up from underneath and poke it through the top of the stitch instead of what you would normally do, which would be to go through the side. So I'll show you with the yarn from the kit. So we're going to chain, and turn our work, and then it wants into the front loops only a decrease, and then double crochet for 11 stitches. Once you've done 11, it wants you to make another decrease, still in the front loops. So okay. After that, we're just working normal crochets. We're not going into the front or the back loops, so return to what you were doing before and complete the pattern making your decreases as it says. I'll catch up with you when you've finished that bit. So once you've finished making your decreases, you'll have a piece of crochet that looks a little bit like this. You'll notice where you've done the row of crochet into the front loops only, the flap of the envelope naturally bends. So that's where you're going to eventually seal your envelope. The pattern tells you you can close it now, which you can do if you want to. All you would do is, let me just grab my hook. What I would do is find where the point of the envelope is and pull my tail through. I wouldn't bother sewing because you're going to sew the seal onto your crochet as well, and that just means you have to sew twice. So to make the seal for your envelope, you will just make either a magic ring or crochet stitches into a ring in the same way that you start your wings and the head and body and legs. Instead of doing 6 stitches, you'll do 5, and then it wants you to join them with a slip stitch. Now the way to do that is pop your hook through your first stitch, bring the yarn through that stitch and through the loop on your hook, and that's all there is to it. That's a slip stitch, and then all you need to do is just tie off and snip the end. And then once you've got your seal, when you sew it onto your envelope, that will sew the envelope closed at the same time. So that is all the pieces of Hedwig finished. All we need to do now is weave in our ends, stuff the pieces of crochet with our toy stuffing, and sew it all together. That video will come to you as soon as I can possibly get it filmed and edited. That's the time-consuming part. But in the meantime, if you've got any questions, please do get in touch with us either in the comments section below or find us on social media. So that's Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all the other platforms we've got accounts for. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Let me know in the comments what you liked about it. And if you want to see more from us, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell just below this video to get informed when we post new videos. Okay, take care and I'll see you next time.